In the wild, there's a secret war happening all around us every single day. It's a war of visibility, and to win, you have to master the art of not being seen. Let's meet the absolute masters of the game.
Seriously, from the deepest parts of the ocean to the woods right outside your door, the world is packed with these masters of disguise. Some are hiding for their lives, and others, well, others are hiding to hunt, and they do it with two killer strategies.
So what's the difference? Think of it this way. Camouflage is all about blending into the background so nobody sees you. But mimicry, that's pretending to be something you're not. Basically, one is hiding and the other is flat out lying. Let's see how they pull it off. Okay, we're going to start in the dense forests, where some of the best hiders on the entire planet live and die based on their ability to just vanish. First up, check out the leaf-tailed gecko from Madagascar. I mean, this isn't just good camouflage, it is absolute perfection. It's got a flattened tail with little nicks and tears, and its skin is patterned just like leaf veins. It stays so incredibly still that you'd swear it was just another dead leaf, right up until the moment it moves. And then there's the stick insect. Yeah, it looks like a twig, obviously, but its real genius, it's the performance. It actually sways ever so gently to perfectly imitate a branch moving in the breeze. A predator could be staring right at it and have no idea it's looking at lunch. But, camouflage isn't just for the animals being hunted. For some of the most patient predators out there, it's the ultimate weapon. These are the ambush predators. They don't waste energy chasing their prey. No, they let their prey come right to them, totally clueless about the danger hiding in plain sight. Say hello to the stonefish. It looks exactly like a lumpy, algae-covered rock on the ocean floor. It'll lie there for hours, not moving a muscle, just waiting. But the second a smaller fish swims too close, that rock strikes. And get this, it's not just fast, it's the most venomous fish in the entire world. A truly deadly disguise. The frogfish is another one of these patient hunters. It can change its color and even its skin texture to perfectly match whatever it's sitting on, whether that's coral or a sea sponge. But it's got an extra trick up its sleeve. It has a built-in fishing rod, a little lure right on its forehead that it wiggles to attract prey. When the victim gets close, its mouth opens and swallows it whole in 0.006 of a second. Insane. But what happens when your whole environment changes color around you? Well, some animals have evolved this incredible solution. They just change right along with it. Take the Arctic fox. It's a master of the seasonal shift. In the summer, its coat is a patchy brown and gray, perfect for blending in with the rocky tundra. But as winter approaches, it sheds that fur for a brilliant snow-white coat, becoming a nearly invisible ghost against the snow. All right, let's switch gears from camouflage to mimicry. Instead of just blending into the background, some animals pretend to be something much, much scarier than they actually are. This is the owl butterfly. When it's resting, it looks pretty normal. But if a bird or a lizard gets a little too close, it flashes its wings wide open. And on the underside are these two enormous spots that look exactly like the eyes of an owl. That sudden appearance of a big predator is usually more than enough to scare an attacker away. So how do you top blending in or looking like something else? Simple. You just disappear. Let's look at animals that use transparency to become almost invisible. This little guy is the glass frog. Now, from above, its green back blends in perfectly with the leaves it sits on. But from below, whoa, it is almost completely see-through. You can literally see its tiny heart beating and all its other organs working. Against the green of a leaf, its outline just vanishes. We've seen some absolutely incredible adaptations. But now it's time for the undisputed champions. The true grandmasters of disguise, who can change how they look in the blink of an eye. 10 million. Just let that number sink in. That's how many specialized color cells, they're called chromatophores, are in the skin of a single cuttlefish. That's more pixels than a lot of high-def TVs. A cuttlefish is basically a living invisibility cloak. It can instantly match the color, the pattern, and even the texture of its surroundings. It can go from looking like smooth sand to bumpy coral in less than a second. It can even create these moving light shows on its skin to mesmerize its prey. But as amazing as the cuttlefish is, there is one animal out there that takes this whole ability and adds a layer of intelligence and performance that is just, it's mind-blowing. The octopus. Okay, it can do everything a cuttlefish can, changing color and texture in a flash. But then it goes so much further. It changes its shape. It can bunch up its arms and walk along the seafloor looking like a rolling coconut. It can flatten itself out and glide like a flounder. It can even mimic the shape and the swimming style of a venomous sea snake to scare off predators. This isn't just instinct. This is active, intelligent impersonation. So, from a gecko that looks exactly like a dead leaf to an octopus pretending to be a snake, the animal kingdom is playing this constant, high-stakes game of hide and seek. These masters of disguise are everywhere, hiding in plain sight. It really makes you wonder, right? The next time you're out for a walk, look a little closer. Those quiet shapes in the background, the things you don't even notice, they might just be the most fascinating creatures of all. What's hiding right in front of you?